Have you had emotional outbursts in the workplace? Well, this video will give you 3 ways of handling that. Maybe your outbursts have been relatively subtle. Maybe you've shed a tear in front of a boss or cursed at a coworker. Managing your emotions is one of the most effective means of advancing your career trajectory and establishing a stronger executive presence. I'm going to share with you 3 things to help yourself. 1. Label your emotions. Labeling is a critical first step in managing your emotions. Highly effective executives are able to differentiate between feelings of happiness, sadness, wrath, guilt, frustration. What's your most common feeling at work? Why don't you leave your comments in the comments below? Unfortunately, many executives suffer from alexithymia. This is an inability to accurately label and express their emotions. But the thing is, your emotions, they're powerful data points. Management expert Peter Drucker, who is a hero of mine, his maxim is, if you can't measure it, you can't improve it. And I think that's undeniably true in this context. Number 2, don't suppress your emotions. Some executives, in attempts to ward off their emotional outbursts, they attempt to suppress their emotions entirely. Well, regrettably, this tactic tends to backfire. Neuroscience shows us that people who suppress their emotions have been found to be less effective at completing tasks or solving problems and forging interpersonal relationships, which is the opposite of what we want. So instead of suppressing your emotions, take a few deep breaths, take some more deep breaths, find a quiet and private place to vent and to regroup and allocate that time to reflect on the situation. Number 3, pay attention to your body language. The most effective executives pay very close attention to their body language as a means of proactively managing their emotions. Humans experience emotions physically. You see, we've got different hormones and they're released into our bloodstream in response to different emotions, and they elicit varied physical sensations. So I don't know about you, but like the heartbeat escalates and our palms grow sweaty and we experience shortness of breath. The more proficient you are at reading your own body language, the more adept you'll be at diagnosing and diffusing negative emotions in their early stages. You know what? We all become emotional at work. So just experiment with these 3 different solutions I've just given you. If that doesn't work, or it doesn't work as much as you wanted, engage an executive coach like me who can help you develop the wherewithal to diagnose, manage, and regulate your emotions. I want you to be very successful. Your high levels of emotional intelligence, they're essential in propelling your personal and your professional and your career growth. If you are an executive who wants to hire me, contact me via my website, www.DrNADINE.com. And please leave comments. It's all in the richness of the dialogue.